So
Oh yeah.
what the? Shut the.
Sing the Aguilera song. Okay. All right.
Hello everyone. Today we're going to be talking about the difference between a man and a woman. Now there's lots of physiological differences, of course, penis, vagina, kitchen skills, video games. See, and now today we're going to talk about just one thing, the series of sandwich making. Now you see a lot on the internet, they talk about women being very good at sandwiches, and these 13 and 14-year-old children saying and yelling on videos that women are only suited for the kitchen with no scientific evidence whatsoever. They're just assuming these things from the trading of information. Trading information is very good. Trading information is very good. But without scientific knowledge to back it up, it's nothing but a phallus, stupid comment that doesn't make any sense. So today I'm going to be discussing the science between why women are very good at making sandwiches, and biologically so. So all very basic for male brain. This is our cerebrum here. Frontal lobe responsible for executive function. Parietal lobe responsible for sensing the world around us. Temporal lobe responsible for our hearing. Occipital lobe responsible for our vision and interpreting the world around us via our eyeballs. And of course there's cerebellum right here, responsible for our balance and coordination. Now see, a male brain, all very standard, this is all everything that we have. There's also little smaller parts, basal ganglia, corpus callosum. We won't go into detail with that. So there's your male brain, right? And now if we flip it over, here's our female brain right here. As you can see, it's very, very, very similar. We still have the frontal lobe for executive function. They need to take in that information to make you that sandwich. You also have temporal lobe responsible for hearing. They need to hear what we're telling them to do, what kind of sandwich they want us to make. Do we want mayo? Do we want lettuce? What have you. We also have our occipital lobe. They need to see the sandwich themselves. But look at this. Look at the small difference we have right here. We have our BLT, bacon, lettuce, tomato. That's a very different part of their brain. They don't really have a parietal lobe, as you say. They have a bacon, lettuce, and tomato lobe, as they can memorize all those things. Those are the basic components of sandwich, and that's probably how they have survived throughout the years. We also have mayo over here, mayonnaise. That's something you put on a sandwich. Lots of men like it. It's very good. I'm not a big fan of it myself, but it's just something to think about. And here you go, your female brain is very similar. Still have our cerebellum, balance and coordination. Everything's still there. You need to coordinate your hands to make those sandwiches, right? Alright, so let's talk about the hands. The hands are responsible for the fine motor skills, those gross motor skills, a little bit of gross motor, more so fine motor. It allows us to move things around. I use this pen, my thumb presses it, my fingers hold on to something, and it's all holding to this grasp that I have. It's all responsible for those flexy little joints that we have there, little pieces of cartilage that allows us to make that popping sound. So you see the hand here, everything very standard. All these joints here allow us to move and bend at our fingers. I can do this, which is not a really normal human being thing, but it's again something just interesting to find out. So you have a male hand, obviously very big, just like that. Let's turn it around, get over to our female hand. And as you show here, the male and the female hand, very, very similar. They have all these little joints here allow us to do that movement, but you can see that the male hand is noticeably bigger, as you can see all the parts are bigger, wider, stronger, and that's because we don't have that fine motor skill that the women have, that fine motor skill to slip little pieces into that sandwich, the little cucumbers, the whatever, the mayo, bacon, all these things they have to chop up and put into somewhere, pick it out of wherever. I don't know how to make a sandwich. It's all these things that the female hand works so well for, that you can put your hand into those small spaces, the little cracks and crinkles in each of the pieces of bread. And you can see it also has distal phalanges, proximal phalanges, metacarpal bones. Everything is normal. We have our carpal bones as well. We have our ulna, radius, part of our wrists. Very, very similar indeed. If you even zoom in here, it's very, very similar. All the parts are the same, everything like that. But you can see the little change here, the little difference right there, the little arrow flowing up. that allows their hands to place the sandwich onto the plate. It also is a good grip for the plate on the sandwich. For example, I have my plate here. I have my plate here, and I have my sandwich here, all regarding to this movement, regarding of this movement right here. And you take the plate and you drop it on your husband's lap, right? You hand it to him. So now that all you trolls and troglodytes out there, you have a purpose for your comments on these YouTube videos. This matters. The understanding of why men can't make sandwiches and women can. It's because they're biologically capable. Genetics, history, all these things has fed them their ability to make our sandwiches, to make our Subway, to make our whatever. Hope you enjoyed this video, and get the fuck out of my house.